Before you go on your hypnotic dinner date with Elvis Presley, it's important to become focused and remove distractions. And to do this, all you need to do is close your eyes and allow your body to relax. Because by having a relaxed body, there's no need to have any attention there. So this reserve of attention can increase your focus inside on your own hypnotic world behind those closed eyes. And because those eyes are closed, your attention and focus is only directed inside as my words guide you deeper into that hypnotic world that only you can visit. And you may notice that each time you breathe out, on each breath out, you relax down deeper and deeper. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. That's it. Now to start your hypnotic dinner date with Elvis Presley, I would like you to imagine that you're just arriving by chauffeur-driven limousine outside where you're going to meet him. What is the limousine like? What color is it? How big is that limousine? Now, what is it like to be sitting inside, and how do those seats feel? And as you look out of the windows, what side is the place you're about to meet Elvis Presley on? Take a look at the entrance. What does the entrance look like? There's something special about that entrance. What is that? So you get out of the car and walk over to the entrance. And at the entrance there's a very small window that you can see inside. So you take a peek through that window. What can you see? Then you begin to open the door to go inside. And as the door opens just a little, you smell your favorite food being cooked. What's that smell like? Where did you last have this food? And perhaps you can even remember the first time you had that food. That's right, you're doing really well. Now, as you open the door wide and walk inside, there's a small desk with a man standing there with a book in front of him with all the reservations written on it. What does he look like as he smiles and greets you? And as you take a closer look, you notice he has a name badge. What is his name? Then he asks your name, and when you give it, he says, "Yes, that's right. You're here to meet Elvis Presley for a special dinner date." And he points you in the direction of the waiting area where Elvis is waiting to meet you. And he's sitting there waiting with his back facing you. And as you have been wanting to get some time with Elvis for such a long time, you're starting to feel a lot of nervous excitement build up. What does that feel like? What sensations can you feel as you walk over to him? And as you get right over beside Elvis, he turns to you, looking right into your eyes with a big, beautiful smile. And it just feels so amazing to finally meet him for the first time. And as that happens, he stands up and gives you a great big hug and says softly into one ear, "I'm so happy to be here on this dinner date with you." What does it feel like to have a hug from Elvis Presley? And how does his voice sound up that close? All of a sudden, a waitress calls your name before you even get a chance to sit down for a talk. And as you look to see the waitress, what does she look like? Then she says your table is ready, and as she guides you and Elvis over to the table, you look ahead towards the dining area. What can you see? Then you get to your table that has been laid especially for you. It's been laid especially for you and Elvis as you have requested. What is on that table? What is on the table that you requested especially? So you and Elvis sit down and give your orders for your meals. And as the waitress leaves, both of you sitting opposite each other, you start to have a lovely conversation. And you ask Elvis a question that you have been wanting to ask him for such a long time. What is that question? How does Elvis answer that question? Then the meals arrive. What meal did you order? Take a look across where Elvis is sitting and his plate on the table and see what meal did he order. And as you eat your meals, the conversation continues to flow at an enjoyable pace. Then the waitress returns as you finish your meals. And you both order dessert. What desserts did both of you order? And as you wait for your desserts, you ask Elvis if they could give their opinion on something you would like to get an answer for. And you would really trust their opinion. What question do you ask that he could help you with? And as you ask the question, you look at Elvis, and without any hesitation, he gives you the perfect answer. What is that answer? Now your desserts arrive. How did they look? And what does the dessert taste like? And you continue on talking and enjoying being on your dinner date with Elvis Presley. Noticing how time just seems to fly, as it always does when you're enjoying yourself. And for this reason, the dinner date is about to come to an end, and you both stand up, ready to say your goodbyes and give each other a final hug. And as you do, Elvis whispers a special message to you. What does he say? In a moment, it will be time to leave. So when you're ready to return from your own inner world, knowing you can return here anytime in the future, you can bring all the energy back into your body and bring yourself back to full alertness. Bringing yourself back to full alertness in your own way, in your own time, opening your eyes with a great big smile.